Hey guys, sorry it's been so long. I just got a job and ended up working and then kind of lost the job because it was only a temporary job and wasn't meant to be for long. So just kind of needed money, so I sold all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then just started back up when I got the job. And now I'm just trying to maintain money and not sell all my cards, but trade stuff and sell stuff and just back to the usual. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just show you my binder. Beware that the good stuff is midway through the binder, so you might want to skip in a little bit. So I'll just yammer on what about I usually do, and show you my binder. So anyway, I went to a tournament that's an ultra change of hearts. I pulled that from a single pack. I went to a tournament the other day, even though I kind of said I wasn't ever going to go to another tournament, official one. Because it's just fucking meta. But it was a little bit different this time. We had Sam's, we had one person run Morphotronics, but he was doing that as a joke. He actually came 5th. So, yeah, you can understand how much of a joke our tournaments over here are compared to anywhere else. What else? I actually managed to come 15th with my Notorio plant deck. And the funny thing was, when I first made my Notorio plant deck, I asked a friend, how do you think it is? Like, what do you reckon? And, well, he's kind of a friend, I don't know. And he said, it's good, but Sam's will beat you. And I was like, okay. So I beat his brother, who, I don't know, his brother's a little iffy. I don't know if he's even that great, but he managed to come 8th, his brother, with sabers. So, I went up against Sam's. My very first match was Sam's. So I was just like, oh, great. Sam's, you're going to roll me, you know? And this guy is pretty good. I've versed him before. He's usually up in the top, at least 16 every single tournament, as far as I know. Usually the top 8 at least, or top 4, you know? So he's pretty damn good. And I rolled him and went 2-0 against him. And basically what happened was I got Bamboo out. That's a secret. Just making sure you guys know. If you have any questions about rarities, give us a yell. Yeah, I got Bamboo out, and I got Bamboo. What else did I get? I think I got Cactus Bounce right at one point, so he couldn't special summon. So yeah, I got Bamboo. And Solidarity, because that's what I run, is I run Bamboo and Solidarity. If this gets enough, like, I don't know, I don't want to be one of those people that say, like it and I'll show you my deck list kind of thing, but I just want to know people want to see it. I don't want to put it up with no one wanting to see it or caring. So if you want to see it, just say you want to see it, I guess. You can like it, whatever. I don't know. If enough people want to see it, then I'll put it up. But I don't want to put it up if no one wants to see it, you know? So, I came 15th. Which isn't a big deal. Like, some people will be like, oh, whatever, you know, I've come 15th so many times. But for me, this is a Notoria plant deck. I don't Synchro Summon. I don't XYZ Summon. I don't really special summon that much. I'm a little bit of an anti-meta, to be honest, because I've got anti-special summon through the good old Cactus Bouncer, and I've also got Oppression, which got banned. Why? Still don't get that. Why they banned Oppression, I'll never know. So yeah, I came 15th. Blah blah blah. Brag brag. I actually missed out on an Akaza. That would be Akiza. So, Akiza, I'm not sure on how to properly pronounce it, but I'm just going by the alphabetical pronunciation of Japanese. The chick was Black Rose. I've never actually watched the anime, I've only ever read the manga. So, yeah, I missed out by that in one place. And, oh yeah, I'll tell you how I also beat the Sam's deck. The second round, he had the field, he had, what do you call him? Xian up and all that. And, I drew into swords, and it was pretty close. He would have won if I didn't use swords. And, I used swords, and I'm like, you gonna negate, or, trying to make it sound like I've got something else I'm gonna use to, piss him off, kind of thing. He had a big row. He had like Grandmaster and all that. Grandmaster, Xian, hit all that stuff. And I used swords, and I'm like, are you gonna negate, or? And he's like, thinking. He thought for about 2-3 minutes. Secret. And he thought it through, and he was like, I'm gonna allow it, because he thought I was bluffing. I was not bluffing. That thing saved me the game and won me the game. I'm pretty sure it was that match. It saved that much of the other one because I versed two Sams, but yeah, it saved me the match. I'm pretty sure it was him because yeah, that's right, it was definitely him because he was so surprised that someone was running swords. And I only run it to stall for bamboo. And if I've got bamboo out, then I use it to stall for solidarity because bamboo is too weak on its own. So I don't want to be losing bamboo. That's super. So he didn't negate it, and I was just like, yes, secret, ultra. That's first ed. That's not first ed. Secret, Aaron, ultra, super. That's an honest. Ultra, TT, OT, glob. First ed, OT, ultra. OT Vela, first ed. Ultra Vela, first ed. Ultra Mirror Force signed by Dan Green. Ultra Monster Reborn signed by Dan Green. OT Tragodia. Ultra Chaos Sorcerer, one of my favourite cards. Chaos Sorcerer is just so cool. Playset of Raikou Supers. Yeah. I picked them up for about $10 each, but they're going up now because of the JD and Twilight coming out, being big, Chaos being big. Double D Prison Super, Ultra, Gold, Super, Ultra. The text is a little faded on that. Yeah, you probably can't see it too well on the camera, but it's very slight. You wouldn't notice, I don't think. You might notice if you look at it, but it's up to you guys, so, yeah. That's an Ultra, that's Ultimate, Gold, nobody wants it anymore. I was going to use it for myself, to get rid of my rare, but I'm just pissed. Gold Spy, Phantom of Chaos, Safe Zone, Cyber Dragon, rare, Gold, Doom Caliber. That was the good page I was talking about. From now on, it's just kind of crap, I guess. So yeah, I used swords on him, blah blah blah, and then I can't remember how I beat him from there. I used something to beat him. I think I ended up using Lightning Vortex because he got Grandmaster's effect. Like, so I doubled magic or something like that, and he was like, oh, I'll negate that one. And then I got something out and beat him with it. And another Sam deck I versed. I actually, I took him from basically 8,000 to nil with 2 cherries. 2 Notoria cherries. They have 200 attack. I used Solidarity though, so that's how I did it. But I was like, how does it feel, man, to get beaten by cherries? Like, no offense, but that's funny. And the funny thing was that, like, the first match he beat me. This is the second match of the second Sam's deck of it. He beat me, and then after he beat me, he was like, oh, do I side? I'm like, what can you side against me? I'm running Notoria Plant. Seriously, what in the world can you side? So he decided not to side, and that's when I beat him 8,000 and nil. Basically, I just thrashed him that match, and it was hilarious. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to talk to you again later.